Excellent day to you all from everywhere you're listening to me from. This is Dr. Adekunle Badmus, the global president of the global clusters worldwide. It mind surgery revolution of the global clusters. We are saying instead of end SARS, instead of end bad governance, let's engage in the mind surgery revolution.
Mr.
I'm
Victor, please
happy.
kindly mute, sir. Mr. Victor, please kindly mute, sir. Thank you, sir. We can hear noise from the background.
I'm happy that our surgeon of the day is around already. And before we dive into it, I want us to see the promo video of the mind surgery revolution. Let's see the promo video.
Imagine a world where your mind is your greatest ally. Welcome to the Mind Surgery Revolution by the Global Clusters. This movement is all about transforming your inner world, building mental resilience, cultivating mindfulness, and overcoming the barriers within. At Global Clusters, we believe in the power of introspection and self-awareness to heal, elevate, and empower. Through emotional intelligence and cognitive growth, we can unlock our full potential and face life's challenges with clarity and strength. Think about it. Leaders today are overwhelmed by expanding expectations and digital distractions. But by prioritizing core values and focusing on what truly drives us, we can navigate this complex world with ease. The history of neurosurgery, with pioneers like Harvey Cushing, shows us the incredible advancements in understanding our brains. Similarly, the mind surgery revolution invites you to revolutionize your mindset, just as brain surgery has revolutionized treatment. Even cutting-edge brain-computer interfaces are showing us the limitless potential of the brain's plasticity. But it's not just about technology. Holistic health approaches, like those from Dr. Rangan Chatterjee, emphasize the crucial connection between mind and body. Transform your mind, and you'll transform your world. Be part of the mind surgery revolution by joining us at theglobalclusters.org. Stay tuned for updates, events, and tools to elevate your mental resilience and well-being. Every meeting matters. Don't miss your chance to grow with us.
Every meeting matters. Don't miss your chance to grow with us. Great shout out to the 001 Mind Surgery Revolution of the Global Clusters. I want our mind surgeon, please face a place that light is shining on your face because your face is a bit dark. You're going to be on the spotlight soon. Face a place that light is shining on your face. We have our mind surgeon today. Mind surgery revolution has been emerging as a major movement of the global clusters. We are saying instead of end SARS, instead of end bad governance, let's engage in mind surgery revolution. Let's engage in critical thinking, creative thinking, innovative thinking, thinking out of the box, developing great memory, flexibility, speed, focus. Let's call a meaningful Nigeria or a meaningful person in the world to be the mind surgeon of the day by sharing their story. And today, our mind surgeon is here. His name is Mr. Victor. He's a spark over, and he's a believer. He's a forward-thinking Nigerian based in Northern Cyprus, and he's going to be sharing his story today. I hope you enjoy it. So let's get to hear from our mind surgeon of the day, Mr. Victor Umola Edime. Over to you, sir. You're welcome. We want to learn from you. We want to learn from your childhood, your teenagehood, your adulthood. This is being streamed live on the StreamYard, on Facebook, on YouTube, on the Spark Orbs. Last night, after our discussion last night, the Spark Orbs got approval from Play Store. You understand? So we are on Play Store now. The
Amazing.
Spark Up is on Play Store right now. So yes, you can clap, you can clap, you can clap, you can clap. We are on the Play Store right now. I tell you, if we don't join the movement now, the rest will be story. Very soon, Apple will approve us. Play Store. You know how many billions of apps that are on app on Play Store. So for us to get approval, it means we have a unique product. Because if they see any form of copyright, people don't know what it means for your app to be listed on Play Store. I want you to know they will do a cross check to see whether you are not mimicking anybody's idea. So it means this is a masterpiece. Every one of us would belong to a masterpiece. And African is rising right now, and we are all bringing all of our forward thinkers together. Well, without bugging with much rhetorics, let me hand over the baton to our mind surgeon of the day, Mr. Victor. Let's learn from you. Over to you, sir, Mr. Victor.
Good morning, Mr. President, sir, and good
Yeah.
morning to the Great Spark Hub community. I want to say a very big thank you for this opportunity. I am super excited to be here this morning. I might just to test out, is my voice clear? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear
Loud
you
and
loud and
clear,
clear.
sir. Loud and
Loud
clear.
and good.
Loud
We
and
can hear
clear.
you.
Can you hear me? Fantastic. Fantastic. All right. Good morning, Mr. President. I just want to just use this little minute to say something about Mr. President. I just met him recently, and you know how you know how somebody is so filled with love. I don't think there's any other president who can love you, the way he will love you like this. Let's take this powerful platform, for example. Imagine a platform where you can learn. Imagine a platform where you can earn. Imagine a platform where you can continue to grow in growth. There are people who will just think about it, create a product, to create a product, to create a beautiful platform out of this. Mr. President, sir, I want to say very big thank you for of care for people, wanting people to get better. And I'm sure that is what, led to the development or creation of this platform. Thank you,
Mhm,
Mr.
mhm.
President. You are the best, and it's a great honor to be in your circle.
Thank you, thank you, thank you very much, our great surgeon of the day.
All right. Thank you, sir. And to the great community here, I am first of all, I am so honored to be a part of this community, a community where people's minds, no selfishness. This is the only community where you see that the foundation of everything is for people. Imagine a place where they'll say they want a mind, they want to take care of people's needs. Come on now, that's where I want to be.
Mhm,
So thank you
mhm.
so much, the
Of
great
course.
community. Thank you, Mr. President. And it's a great honor to be here. Thank you so
Mhm,
much. Mind
mhm,
surgery. I've been so excited about this particular subject of mind surgery
mhm,
because it's everything. It's everything because all of us want transformation in one area or the other, and then we now have a topic that ensures that time is a testimony. This is what mind surgery for me. This meeting, this is what it's just all about, and I'm very sure that after and just like the promo that just said, he said every meeting, every meeting is something you look forward to. So I've been looking
mhm,
forward to this meeting, and I hope that after this meeting,
mhm,
speaking, I am learning. I have my Bible and my book here, so I'm a student of
mhm,
whatever is being said.
mhm,
Come
mhm,
out. So yes, thank you so much. Like Mr. President introduced, my name is Victor Omolaidime. I am um, an agri-tech consultant, and also I am also in the space of strategy, systems, and strategic leadership. So it's a great opportunity to be here to share a little of about the subjects that we have today about mind surgery. And I don't take the opportunity for granted. Thank you, Mr. President, sir.
Mhm.
There is something very important about mind surgery. When I saw the flyer about mind surgery, and then I began to look at some of the things on the background, I seen things like mindfulness, mind resilience. Come on, these are practical things that money cannot buy. And these are this type of meeting we are having. These are meetings that people go to spend to pay thousands of dollars for, So I want us to put value on this meeting. The fact that the central thing about the mind is thought. The mind is filled with thoughts. Our mind is filled with thoughts. And what is I want to start from of the mind, which is thoughts. What is a thought? A thought is, I would say, is like a story or an internal statement that you repeat to yourself often and often. They play in your mind. They play in our mind a lot, and then they play until they become reality, you know. And there's one beautiful thing about the mind. Yeah, the human mind is that component that helps the human being to relate, from the spiritual world to the physical world, which means our relevance here on earth is dependent on the kind or quality of thoughts that are found in our mind.
Mm.
The idea of mind surgery for me is what I would love to the principle of mind management. You know, surgery, just like that word. If there is any time for surgery, is a time to make something better.
Mm.
Obviously, there's nobody who is perfect and well that will go into surgery. It's because it's either you want an enhancement or you want something to be made better. And the major idea of mind surgery is the concept of mind management. We all have gadgets. It's the world of technology these days. And then we can see that, different gadgets have updates on their systems. The OS needs updates, computer systems, they also need updates, your phone needs updates, And one thing about it is the fact that if there is a phone, for example, that is working on an old operating system, there are particular level of realities or things that that particular phone or OS realities that it can create. So if they make an adjustment or improvement on it, it will be able to do things better. And that is the
Mm.
idea of mind surgery, the
Mm.
concept of mind management. What are so the question now here is to work better, to get things better, you know, what are some of those files that needs to be deleted from your mind? What are some of those files that needs to be installed into your mind, to produce or create a better picture or a better reality? And that is the major concept of what we are here to do today. So this morning, I want this meeting to be about showing how we can upgrade our mind, change the softwares that we are running on. And one beautiful thing about changing the software is you start seeing the effect almost immediately.
Very,
If you install a
very.
new software, you start seeing, the realities of that software immediately. And it's the same principle for us as human beings. Someone will say, you are where you are because of the thoughts that you have been thinking or the thoughts that you have been holding in your mind.
Mm.
So,
Mm.
what are those thoughts that have been holding us down? So, this is a place, this is the surgery room where we are going to learn how to, constantly take ourselves to the surgery bed, and then, take our thoughts. And in this way, you will see that every day you will be coming out a new person, somebody with new realities, somebody with new possibilities, somebody with a new mindset, a new perspective about everything. And yeah, this is what I hope that we are able to mind surgery is just like the process of cutting out harmful thoughts. What are those harmful thoughts? That human beings, once we are born as children, they don't have, their mind is empty. There's this concept called tabula rasa, and it goes with the concept where people are giving birth to, when every child is giving birth to, the mind is empty. And then he begins to learn. Society teaches him, the peer group teaches him, school teaches him, religion teaches that child, and then you begin to learn. And everything you are learning goes into your mind. They begin to create the realities that you are, going to hold on. They create the personality around you. So our minds are filled with the many things we have been learning from different sources, and and the thing with the mind is it does not delete, it stores everything that you give attention to. If you give attention to something, it just stores it. It just stores it. And whether it is useful to you, the mind does not understand that one. So it just keep on storing and keep on storing. It's a massive library. It's a massive library. And it now comes to the place where self-awareness, you now begin to have goals, coming to become aware of yourself. You have a direction you want to face. And there are so many things you have learned already. And the question now is, among the many things that you have learned, the many things that people have talked about you, what you have even beginning to see about yourself, there are so many people that come from a background where people talk, they give, even like teachers, people have stories about how people call them, names. Hey, you'll never be able to make it, you can't do anything better than this. All these are thoughts, these words, they go in, and as we contemplate it, as we begin to think about them, they form a reality. And most times it becomes a lens through which people see themselves. Somebody can say, you are not going to amount to anything, and that becomes the lens through which people see themselves. There too. What color is your sunglasses? Is it dark or is bright, it's light?
No, it's not dark. I think the room made it not extremely dark, but a little bit
Okay.
like light.
Okay. 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 So I was just going to talk about that, where what we have about our mind. For example, what somebody says can become somebody can just sow a seed of words and say, you are great. And then just like these sunglasses, what you see is greatness. The only thing that you see, this lens interprets everything as greatness. That's the same way that somebody can say, you are useless. And then what you will interpret the world or see the world as is everything being useless around you, you not being enough, and things like that. And all of these are, softwares that are being implanted into the mind, and these softwares or thoughts produce a certain reality that we face.
Mm,
So most times we see ourselves in a particular place, and then we see that we are not able to make that next leap. The truth is, that's why we said the mind surgery is just the process of us cutting out harmful thoughts. and replacing them with what? Empowering ones. And imagine a imagine a garden. You have a garden, there are weeds grows in the garden, useful things like flowers, edible fruits, they grow everything in the garden. Yeah. So what does a good gardener do? A good gardener does what? He removes the weeds. And what do he do? He ensures that the most useful thing there are what? The things that are. So the core idea here is what is growing on your mind. Listen, the patterns, the thoughts that are going in your mind. First of all, what are you thinking? This is the first thing. This is the first thing in the process of mind surgery, in the process, upgrading yourself, in the process of wanting to see new realities. What are you thinking? What is on your mind? What are those stories, that you keep on repeating, that have become like a song in your head? Oh, I cannot make it, I cannot make it, I cannot make it. Oh, it might be a seed that was planted from somewhere. But what is that story that is playing on your mind? Being conscious to take notes of that story will be the first step. What are the seeds that have been sown on the table of your mind? And that is why one of the most powerful practice to do in the place of mind surgery is it starts early in the morning. First of all, when you wake up, do you just run out into the world and start doing? That's why starting your day early is very, very powerful. It's very, very powerful. When you wake up in the morning, do you take notes of the things that are going on in your mind? Have some quiet time to just sit, in that place of stillness, in that place of calm, and be like, what am I thinking? What are the things that are on my mind? These are very, very important actions to take, and these are what high achievers actually do. They don't play with their morning time. They wake up early in the morning, yeah, and then they have this consciousness about the things that are going on in their mind. What are you doing? It's just like what a very good gardener will do, trying to make sure that in my farm, in my mind, I only allow useful things. I do not allow weeds around. And if I see weeds, I take them out. So this is a very important process, in mind surgery. The idea here is because the mind does not it replaces those thoughts. Your mind is running on an idea of being weak, and it's running on an idea of not being able to see possibilities. What do? You come up to a place where you want to replace those thoughts with what? Some positive thoughts. All right. So and once you identify these thoughts, let me just take a little action point on this area. Like I said earlier, being conscious. And being conscious shows that what you want to be able to sit down and identify. And that is what even mentors do for us. Mr. President is a very, very big example. And one of the things that mentors do is when you come to their atmosphere, yeah, you are able to, when you are talking, they are looking at you and helping you to see weeds, to see wrong thoughts that are in your mind. Because most times, just you alone, you might have become used to them. Even these negative thoughts or whatever it is can be keeping you in one side. And because it has become a habit to you, you might just get used to it and it becomes a normal, you know. But that's one of the advantages of having a mentor, having someone who you can, come, who you can see to guide your processes. You can feed your thoughts and get feedback. It's very, very important. And it will help you to identify these thoughts that are limiting you. So this becomes taking out the weed, and then you get into the place where your mind is free. And it's very important once your mind is free with positive thoughts, with important thoughts, guess what? There will be a whole lot of positive realities. I think even from me that talks about the kind of thoughts to have in the mind. And it's from the Bible. It says, Philippians 4, verse 6. It said, finally, brothers, whatever is true, whatever is honorable, whatever is just, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is commendable, if there is any moral excellence, if there is any praise, think, it said, fix your mind on these things. It's important what you think about. Do you fix your mind on, negativities? If you fix your mind on negativities, there's one beautiful thing, just like the farm we talked about. If you sow seeds of negativities, it will bring you trees of negativities. And you don't want to have your mind filled with weeds, filled with negativities. It will bring you wrong emotion and pull you down. I want to share this story. This is a true life story. Me, it happened feeling depressed. Yeah, I was going through this. I had lost my job at the time, and I had pegged myself, seeing my value to that job. So I will the kind of thoughts that are allowed to flow in my mind were the thoughts of this is all it. I can't do anything other than this. And one thing I noticed is the more I hammered on those thoughts, I was bitter, I was heavy, it kept me down. It kept me down. And guess what? It was all a waste of time because it did not change anything. It did not change anything. And that was when I began to see the importance of having the renewing of the mind. I now met a friend who began to help me to see better, began to help me see that it's an opportunity that has passed. There are also endless because one of those things that happens to a human being is when you don't see ahead, when you don't see hope ahead, it gets to build you down. But when there is a glimmer of hope or light of hope spread like is hitting you, you are able to see that yes, more greater things can come out of you. Yeah. So this was the turning point for me. So I was paying attention to how when my thoughts changed, I will wake up in the morning and then I'll start having greater pictures of how things are going ahead, having getting up and doing things that I want to see. The things I want to see are not how things were. So my thoughts change from focusing on the situation to focusing on the desired future. And this is what changed the game for me. And it's leading me to this point that is going to say, these wrong thoughts will only create the realities that you don't want. And as a human being, you don't want an experience where you're going for experiencing the things that you do not want. One of the
Boss, you need to mute, sir.
Yay, sorry.
Boss, all right. Thank you, sir. Mr. Victor, please go ahead, sir.
hello, sir.
Yes, Mr. Victor, go ahead, sir.
You will always need yourself to take action on your goals. You will always need yourself to take action on your goals. And if you are looking down on yourself, or if there is any iota or any seed of looking down on yourself for anything, you will see that those goals will just be at a distance and you will be here looking at them. Imagine a child that is walking. That child is walking, is trying to learn how to walk. He goes up and he falls down like almost 100 times. Yeah. But they never say, no, Walking is not for me. No, no. Self-doubt most time is learned, and confidence is your natural state, you know. But I want you to refuse to learn self-doubt. Refuse to learn it. You know, it has to become your normal. Confidence have to become your normal, because there is no idea that, you know, is making waves right now that was not at the starting stage. There is no idea. Every idea that is making waves right now had a starting stage, you know? And that is why, if there is anything I want you to take away from this our session today, is that if there is anybody who will do this, it's got to be you. There is no other person that is going to achieve or is going to stand out for that dream that is ahead of you. It's going to be you. And there is no reason whatsoever why you should put yourself down for anything. Or worst, there is no reason why you should allow anybody to put you down. Please, am I loud and clear? Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Go ahead, sir. Yes, sir. Hello, Mr. Victor. Go ahead, sir.
Hello? Okay.
Yes, Mr. Victor, we can
All
hear
right.
you.
Thank you
Yes,
so
sir.
much.
Yeah.
All right. So, and that is why the confidence, the okay, the idea of confidence is very important. The idea of confidence is very, very important. You know, there are three categories of people on this road to success. There are people who are just starting, who just have ideas and are starting. There are people who have started, they've taken some actions, and then maybe they hit some obstacle and they fall back. Yeah. The major idea here is having that confidence and having the right perspective to go at whatever you are doing. If you have to reevaluate, but never you stay down. It's a very, very important thing to take action at every time. Okay, you start something, it's not working, you take some step back, look at it very well, and keep going. So that confidence, don't allow. One beautiful thing that I've learned is not allowing, the things that are happening around you, yeah, the things that are happening to you, taking, making permanent decisions on circumstances. Circumstances will always change. When you make permanent decisions, to create maybe a perspective about yourself that will last forever on circumstances that will change, I think that is one place where we shoot ourselves on the leg, and having the right perspective about things. You, as for you, you are the moving force. You are the person in control. You are the person that will always make it happen if it will ever happen. So it's important. It's important that you see yourself, never ever allow anyone to look down on you. So let's have something practical here. Think of one area that you have doubted yourself. And I will appreciate if we can have one or two contributions in this area. Please, can we just do that classwork just quickly? What is one area that you think you are doubting yourself right now? If please, anybody can speak up. What is one area you think you are doubting yourself right now?
All right, sir.
Hello.
Thank. All right, sir. Thank you, our dear spokesperson, Mr. Victor. Thank you, sir. Um, Mind surgery is a great deal. It's the real deal, and considering the fact that we're winding up, you know, 2025 is, you understand, hey, this is November, and as soon as you said What's that thing you've been thinking? Oh, or you've been having this limiting beliefs or something. It just occurred to me that oh boy, there's this particular thing I've been saying to myself. Come on, hey, will I still be able to achieve? You understand? Now
Yes.
considering the fact that the way the year started, this thing I am very, very sure that before before we if you ask me, I'll tell you that before um the month of January, maybe the first quarter or second quarter, you understand? And the way I was
Yes.
moving, the way I was pressing, the way I was encouraging myself, and the way I would tell people, don't worry, I'm going to get this thing achieved or I'll get it done. You understand? I'm a
Yeah.
diction person, and I have the privilege. I am privileged to be a voiceover artist for the global clusters. You understand? So,
Amazing.
and I was saying to myself, before we wind up 2025, you understand, I would have engaged maybe hundreds. I'm not sure I mentioned thousands. You understand? I have a handle, like I said, I will use that medium to reach out to people. You understand?
Yeah.
These days, people just think you have to see people physically. Like, before I'm able to do one of two things, I have to be with you physically. But the world, things have changed. Now I've not met you physically. You understand? You understand what I'm saying, sir? But
Yes, sir. I'm with
we
you.
are reaching out. We are reaching out. You are giving us value or values. You understand? And I'm learning from you, paying attention to you, your experiences, what you have, challenges you have overcome, things that you have faced. You're sharing with us, and I'm here listening to you. You get it, sir? So the point is, considering the fact that, sorry, please, I'm hearing somebody in the background. Hello, sir. Okay, I think it's the global president. Please, can you mute, sir? Thank you, my boss. Thank you. So, as soon as you said, what's that thing? It just occurred to me that, oh boy, this year don't they finish? Oh, how? And I have not. You understand? And I have not
Yes.
accomplished it. So that's the thing. Let me just draw the curtain here, sir. I believe you caught what I just said. So
I got it.
we
I
can
got it.
appropriate it to other areas. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much for sharing that with us. Thank you for sharing that with us. Is that PNG? Who's the next person?
Yeah, FNG, Mr. Williams. Yes.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello, Mr. Williams. Are you there? Kindly unmute. All right.
Yes, sir. Yeah, good morning, everybody.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Mr. Victor, our facilitator. I want to thank you for how you've taken us through our mind, and of a truth, it resonates with our daily living and our lives. And all I just want to say is that the better version of ourselves is still at our front. And for that very reason, we never need to give up. In our daily life, we need to push. And in the process of pushing, you discover your new you, and your new you lies ahead of you. And this is what the mind surgery has been bringing to our doorstep every day of the week, including this very Monday. And we say a big thank you to our president who made this possible. They say that the day you stop learning, that's the very day you start dying.
Mhm.
So learning is constant and is continuous. So I want to thank you, Mr. Victor, for all you've done and all you are still doing.
Thank you so much, Mr. Williams. Thank you so much for that kind words. Do you want to share with us any particular area where you are doubting yourself at the moment? Or you have any doubts about yourself or the things you are doing? Anything?
Hello, Mr.
Okay.
Williams. Are you still there? Hello, Mr. Williams. Did you get his question? Mr. Victor just asked a question. Just asked you a question. Oh, I doubt if he's there. Go ahead, sir. Sure.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. You talked something about, that's it's almost the end of the year. Will I still achieve this? And for me, I think that's even accountability. It's very, very important. And for you to be having those type of questions, it shows that yes, you are alive and you are following up and you are conscious of what the reason why you started. You're conscious of what you started with. And that's a very, very powerful thing. And I want to applaud that for you and with you, sir. And yes, just like you said, there was a goal, there was a goal that you were looking up to, and then here you are at this time measuring. Okay, time has passed, actions have been put in, so many things have been put in, and this is where I am. I'm not there yet. So yes, thank you so much for sharing that with us, and having the right mindset about this is just very important. And just like you said, there is still time to make it happen. Just to keep it going and keep it moving on. Mr. Williams, thank you so much for sharing that with us. You also talk about your new and this is the essence of mind surgery, being able to bring out, that upgrade of yourself, which is one of the goals of even this session we're having right now, being able to awaken that person that is inside you, And one beautiful thing is every goal that we set, requires a particular the goals that we set has this idea of, moving up the ladder. And our comfort zone, having comfort is one thing that stops us from getting to that next level. Because once you have a goal is something you are looking up to. Yeah, you are looking up to something ahead while you are down here, and then the person that sets the goal is not the person that will achieve that goal. So once you set a goal, just get ready to be uncomfortable. It raises comfort, and it's a call to rise. It's a call to start doing things that that goal will require. So if you have a goal hanging up, you can't sit down and get it. You need to stand up. So that's one beautiful thing about our new self. Yeah. And thank you so much for sharing that. And one beautiful thing I want to also talk about as we round up also is mind resilience. Just like you shared with us earlier, our first speaker, once you make a decision about something, once you have something comes to your mind, how much are you willing to stand on your feet to make sure that what you saw initially, that vision becomes a reality for sure? You know, just like now, this question is coming, will I still achieve it? How do you stand on that thing that you set ahead initially? You know, mind resilience is a very powerful thing. It's a very powerful software to install in the mind also, because so many things will be coming up, so many things will be, will be coming to the flow. Distractions will be coming, even situations around will be coming up. But the thing is, how well are you able to stand your ground on what you set and be like, this is what I said. I want this to happen, and I will stand on it until it happens. It is the doggedness. It is the resilience of the mind. You persevere, you stand your ground, come what may. It's a very, very powerful software. It's a very, very powerful software to install in the mind, because we live in a world where there are circumstances, there are, it's not the Nollywood movie type, so many things happen. You set a goal, and then you give a time frame, and then you expect on your plan, you just expect 1, 2, 3 hurdles, and there you are, you come up with 100 hurdles on the way. How well are you able to stand your ground? How well are you able to ensure that You stand your ground and make sure that what you want is what you have. It's a very powerful software and a very, very powerful, characteristic to also install in the mind. And these are things that I believe will help us in achieving everything that we have set out for this year, even for the remaining part of this year, or even a very powerful characteristics to install in our mind and have as our normal. Like we said earlier, confidence should be your normal. Holding on to yourself should be a normal. And so also, this concept is also something that should be your normal. Being resilient, mental toughness, Eh, you will agree with me that even in our businesses, in the endeavors that we set out, everything don't run as smooth as we want them. But when they happen, what is your reaction to them? There's something powerful. Somebody said one time, he said, most times he said, it's not the problem, that weighs us down. It's what you think about the problem, your perspective about the problem. Because give this same problem to another person and he'll get gold out of it. So, what is the thinking? What is the perspective that you have about that problem? And that's the changing course for it. So, as we round up, I just want to end on this note. Yeah, that mindset surgery is a continuous stuff. The transformation of our mind is a continuous stuff. It continues, it continues, it continues. And this is what brings us to a place where we can see, every human being is like a gold mine. Is one thing about gold mine is millions of people have been digging for years past, but it does not finish, the resources in that ground. So are you, so am I, you know. And that is why giving up is not an option. There are beautiful things that can always come out of you any day, anytime. We are the only creation in the world that our path should be from glory to glory. Come what may, shining ever brighter every day. And it's not just a theory, it's a possibility, where you continuously upgrade yourself, give yourself, to things that make you better, and then every day you will see that, yes, yesterday you did great, today you do greater, and keep the push on. Yes, I would like to end on this note, and I want to say a very big thank you to Mr. President for this opportunity and my beautiful community here for this opportunity to share this with you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If there is any question, I would like us to have that together. Mr. President, thank you so much for this opportunity. I am so appreciative. Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you very much. Yes. Um, I was a bit distracted because I was on transit. So, and I got to where I was supposed to alight, and I didn't know, so I had to just. I believe we have all heard from him. Have everybody given their submission? People need to give their submission based
People
on
need to
what they have
give their
No,
heard.
submission
no,
based on what they have.
not yet, boss. Not yet.
Okay, so we will
Okay,
dive
so
into the
we will
submission thing
dive
right
into the
now.
submission.
So normally when we listen to the surgeon, then everyone on the call will give their submission. What's their take on it? What do they think about what you have? They've had you. They need to respond, and that is the process where the surgeon equally learn from the people he has spoken
Absolutely.
to, so that they can bring their own perspective on the board. So the ideology
Absolutely.
about the mind surgery thing is that everybody is learning, everybody is taking something away. You understand? So, and this is something I'm super excited that last night, Play Store, Google actually approved the free version of the global clusters, and this is fantastic for Nigeria. This is fantastic for Africa, that okay, it, what that means, what people don't know is that what that means is that we have a unique concept. We have a concept that is not same with anyone you can be thinking of. You understand? So it means that the concept you're presenting, because they will check everything, it goes through some rigorous review. Some people, they will actually they will want they will pass their app through the check. They will say, oh, this is a copyright. You have copied somebody. You understand? They will see some sort of okay, why do you bring it up like as if it's a Facebook, as if it's this or something. But this is unique. It's social media. You can connect, you can make calls, you can do a meeting. We're going to have a sales team meeting by 1 p.m. on the Spark Up. Everyone should take notes. Go to the Spark Up, go to the Play Store, and if someone said I can't find it, the person is not here. Apolabi, Farex, you can share the link with Afolabi Dari David. I saw a message coming up and it said he can't find it. The global cluster Spark Up is called the Spark Ups on the Play Store, the Spark Ups. So I want you to share it. So let us get submission from people. Let's get submission from people. The first person that will be giving us submission today is Ambassador Abosede Eko. Ambassador Abosede Eko, based on what you have heard from our mind surgeon today, what's your take on that? Please kindly unmute yourself and talk to us. Ambassador Abosede Eko, are you there? Are you there?
Uh, I'm not sure she heard you, boss. Maybe she's in the middle of something.
All right. Okay, let's have you, Farex. What's your take on that?
Okay. Thank you, sir. Our noble spokesperson, thank you very much, sir. And you have shown us that our mind is very, very important. What we allow, whatever you have allowed, whatever you have, anything negative you allow to stay in your mind, that's what you're going to give out. Like we normally say that you cannot give what you don't have. It's impossible. You can't give what you don't have. So whatever you have within is what you give out. If all I have been listening to is bad news, bad things, people who will always tell me that I cannot make it in life, things are too difficult, Nigeria is everything just stiff, like say, you understand? If that's what I continue to listen to, that's what I am going. It means I need to shut down. I mean, I need to have a rethink. I need to have a mind surgery, not the one with okay, all right. I want to quickly talk about mind.
This is not good.
About surviving challenges personally. It's about contributing meaningfully to the growth and development of the nation. All right, here's why. Decision making under pressure. A resilient mind can make better decisions during crisis, whether in business, community projects, or governance. Problem solving and innovation. All right. Upgraded minds generate creative solutions for societal problems like poverty, infrastructure, education, and healthcare. Now, the influence on others. I want us to consider this. A person with a strong positive mindset can inspire communities, mobilize people, and set examples of integrity and diligence. Then connection. Every small act of personal resilience can ripple out to national impact, okay? So When individuals strengthen their minds, that's what our spokesperson has been talking about, and that's what has helped him. All right. Communities gain competent leaders, ethical business owners, and proactive citizens. All right. Now I have another point. You're making it is they are making it. I was just thinking, what will I say when I am being asked to talk? And as I was ruminating, this one just came like my making it. So it's not about just now. Look at the global president. Look at Ambassador Aziz Adekunle Badmus. If he had not allowed this great innovation to come to fruition, like to come to life, I wouldn't have met Mr. Victor, this amazing spokesperson. Only God knows how many noble people I have met. You understand? By the virtue of this platform, because we are nation builders. We don't come here, we don't gather here to talk trash, to talk things that are useless. I was saying in a meeting yesterday that during I had a TikTok session, and a guy joined, and the guy said, what's up, what's up? And I said, oh, today we want to talk about nation building. And the guy was sincere. He said, what nation building? He said he's just been sincere. And I didn't laugh him to scorn. I didn't mock him. I said, thank you for your sincerity. And I told him, I just gave him something very short, and he said, oh, okay, nation building. And the guy said, thank you. I have followed you. Please follow me. I said, that one is not a problem. In fact, I want us to still meet again. Now, another guy joined. Another guy joined, like after maybe 15 minutes thereabout. And this guy, and as soon as I mentioned, oh, this is blah, 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 nation building, let's talk about this, the guy told me, he said, bros, we know they talk about nation building. He wants to talk about, and he wanted to hijack my own, imagine, my own something, you won't collect that. Me where I get planned for, say, he said, no, be the way we want to be that. I say, bros. He started insulting me, honestly. He started insulting me, and he said, he will get out of my life. I muted him at first. I said, feel free, you can go. If you think at my age, me where I get family, me where I get life to live, better life, where they plan how my life will get better, I will put something on my table. You want to come here and talk, so our mind, I don't know. And that's why we gather every day. Let's have our minds transformed. Let's have our minds transformed. The problem where we get today, not the same because money will not be our bank account. If my mind poor, if they give me 1 billion today, it will come back to zero. I will just squander everything. Like, that's the thing. So it's not how much money you have in your bank account that will help you to impact lives, that will help you to sustain it. No. But somebody who doesn't have money, but his mind, he has something very rich. He's a critical thinker. He has this mindset of, I will make it. I must make it. I was saying something, sir, when you asked that question, that what's that one thing that you've been saying, hey, this and that. And I said, I was saying to myself that, by this time, you understand, I would have been able to reach out to this number of people. I would have, but you understand? And I'm saying, now this is November, and this year is winding up. In fact, it don't wind up already because this is November. But you have said something that I am holding on to, that you can still make it. Don't look down on yourself. Don't give up. Don't give in. You have encouraged me. I was just, as you were saying one of two things, I was just saying to myself that, I shouldn't give up, even though I have not achieved it. But the little I have been able to do, it means I have evaluated myself. But I have not gotten there. But it means I am moving. So I should, at this juncture, I'm not expected to give up completely. I should still continue. You understand? And I think that was the point you mentioned, resilience. You have to be resilient. All right. So at this juncture, let me just draw the curtain. I have other points, but let me just draw the curtain so that others can, give us their own contribution. Thank you, sirs. Thank you, Marge.
Thank you so much, Mr. Fazis.
Thank you
Thank you
so
so
much,
much.
Mr. Fazis.
President, over
Thank
to
you.
you, sir.
All right. All right. Thank you, sir. Please, in no particular order, the next person can unmute and talk to us.
Let's talk. Let's
Let's talk.
let's have
Let's have
Professor Williams.
You're muted,
What's
sir.
your take on today's mind surgeon? Williams.
Good morning, everybody who is on this call. Good morning, my president, Ambassador Badmos. And I want to also thank my facilitator for today, Mr. Victor. Though I've said one or two at the earlier stage, but regarding this very topic and this very meeting which we are having every Monday, you cannot say too much because the human mind is the driving force behind
Mr. Fazis, what's happening?
self-actualization. And for that very reason, it must be said every time. It must be discussed every time. And you must assess your mind every time because it will shape your belief, it will fuel your ambition, and every of your experience in life comes from the mind. What you will be today, what you will become tomorrow, generates and starts from the mind. So it's our breeding point, it's our roadmap for that very self we want to be. Because a focused mind unlocks creativity. The word you are saying today does not just come as a magic. It starts from the mind. The light that you are using today, the vehicle that is being driven today, the aircraft, the surgery that is being performed on the human body to make what was wrong right. In fact, everything, the building which we live today, everything is being generated from the mind. And ultimately, self-actualization begins from the ability to think clearly, dream boldly, and go for your target. So I want to say thank you to Mr. Victor for bringing this to our knowledge as always. Thank you, and God bless us all.
Let me come on TikTok. MJ Blue. I know you've been listening to our speaker. What could be your takeaway? We're discussing mind surgery. You know, what's your take on today's mind surgery? MJ Blue, are you there? MJ Blue on TikTok.
Hello?
1 minute. MJ Blue. Okay. I was thinking of moving to TikTok, but let's have is Ambassador Abosedeko available now? Ambassador Abosedeko, are you available now? Okay, MJ Blue is there. Are you there? Oh, it's mind surgery. You're just joining. You're welcome. Okay. You follow up on the Spark Up. You can download the Spark Ups on Play Store. So try and download the Spark Up on Play Store, and everything is there. I'm just the Spark Ups. I'm yes. So everything is there, is recorded. It's about mind surgery, and we have the surgeon of the day. You're going to meet him on the Spark Up too, because you're going to relate with him. He's a great guy. The Spark Up or dot if you want to use your website.org, so you can do that. Thank you very much. I just typed it there. Thank you very much for joining my live. Cluster Adeboye, are you there? Cluster Adeboye, are you there? All right. I will not want to bog out with much rhetorics. I want to appreciate everyone for coming by today. It's a beautiful, um, it's a um, it's a beautiful Monday, and I know we all have a lot to do, and our time is fast spent. This is supposed to be an hour meeting. It's 1 hour 5 minutes right now, and it's mind surgery. And if you, in case you're just coming in, and you can actually go to the Spark of Ops, download the app, the Spark Ops on Play Store, and sign it for free. Go to the mind surgery section of the app, and you will see this live and direct. Join the mind section. And if you want to build yourself to become a great salesperson, you want to be a salesperson, we are going to have a free training on the Spark Up by 1 p.m. Nigerian time. 1 p.m. Nigerian time. Here in Turkey, it will be 3 p.m. In Northern Cyprus, it will be 2 p.m. So let's meet. Go and um, join. Send a request to join the app called TGC stroke ARE, so that we train people by 1 p.m. Nigerian time today. Having said that, I want to appreciate everyone. If you're watching online, I need you to just drop your comment as to what you have listened to. And in the evening by 5 p.m. again, we're going to meet on survival strategies in the new normal. The link will be shared across. Ensure that you share the app of the Global Cluster Spark Up with everyone. Someone, Paris, you need to respond to someone on the WhatsApp group. I think Afolabi Dari David. The link is attached to the message, and still yet he said he can't find it. So guide him to find it on the Play Store. Having said that, I will draw the curtain by asking, who are we? We are a consortium of professionals or aspiring professionals, technocrats or aspiring technocrats, entrepreneurs or aspiring entrepreneurs, where we share accurate knowledge of our industry. Why? Because it gives us the right power, accurate information, because that is the bridge between where we are and where we ought to be. Accurate connection, because to whom we are connected to determines what we collect. We're not just a social media platform with a marketplace with the best monetization on earth. We are the first nation building social media platform on earth, and it's proudly Nigeria, proudly Africa to the world. To join us is free. You can download the app on Play Store. The Spark Hubs, the Spark Ops is spelled THESPARKHUBS. Download it on Play Store. If you're using an Apple phone, you can go to your Safari and go to www.thesparkops.org. You know, you get started for free. And if you think you want more, you want to engage in businesses, you want to engage in exclusivity, you know, and learn more as to how to connect to the world, connect with real-time people, one-on-one meeting with top giant technocrats, entrepreneurs, and professionals in the world, then go for the premium service, which is the global clusters. You know, you download it on Play Store too. You understand? On the Apple, on the Play Store, the global cluster is THEGLOBALCLUSTERS. Or on your Apple phone, you go to www.theglobalclusters.org. And this comes with a token fee of 61,000 at one-time lifetime. And you will have opportunity to do a UK diploma course worth over 700,000 for free. You understand? And as a vendor, you get to pay just 81,000 one-time lifetime, and you can sell like a pro. We have a big marketplace like Amazon, where you can
Hello,
sell.
good morning, sir. I hope I've been called to talk. Oh, good morning, sir.
We have called you several times now.
Oh, I'm very sorry, sir. I went to the classroom to attend to a case. So, good morning, sir. Can I still talk briefly?
Oh yeah, go ahead. Go
Okay,
ahead.
good morning, sir. Ambassador Adekunle Badmus. Good morning, my surgeon today. Everybody on call, good morning. I was with him from the beginning to the end. I only moved a bit, just not quite long. So, I really quite understand and appreciate what he said. He talked about our mind. He talked about replacing, you know, softwares that are not functioning. Replace them, remove the ones that are dead. You should delete them, and the ones that are not functioning, we should either wake them up or replace them. I think ironically, I know what he's saying. This life is all about who you become with what your mind can carry, with what your mind can take. If you have a smaller mind, the person might be small. If you have a bigger and larger mind, the person can be big. Okay, so what you allow in your mind is what makes you eventually. And I quite agree with him today because I too have been thinking about it. There are some decisions you need to make in life. Right from your mind, you have to decide. There are some decisions you need to make, what you need to do, how you need to do it, when you need to do it, where you need to do it, who do you need to do it with? Because there are some things in life that does not lift you, that does not make you grow, that does not allow you to expand. You have to make do with that, and bring in things that will definitely lift you up, things that will make you grow. He said that he will want to be in a platform like the global cluster, the global spark up, where you can earn, where you can be trained, where you can be retrained, where you can be informed, where your mind can be shaped to greatness. And I quite agree with him. In a nutshell, as I round up, let us be where we are maintained. If you have a car and you do not maintain the car, you don't service the car, you don't take care of the car when it's going down, the car might end up packing up. The same thing with our mind. Our mind must be oiled, our mind must be maintained, our mind must be serviced. The right words we should feed our mind, the right people should associate with our mind, the right training should be given to our mind in order to make us big in life. So I thank you so much for the opportunity, and thank you so much to our surgeon. And I want to be big in life. I want to be great. Even though sometimes obstacles might come, we should still understand that. Keep doing it, keep practicing it, and definitely we will get there. Thank you so much, and have a lovely week ahead. Thank you, sir.
Wow. That is the voice of Ambassador Abosede Eko. So we draw the curtain then. If you know you want to be part of the sales and marketing team, they are earning. They have a lot of leads. They are earning every week. So join, go to the Spark Up, join the TGC stroke ARE up, send a request to join. 1 p.m. Nigerian time today, we are meeting. That is 3 p.m. Turkish time, and that is 2 p.m. Northern Cyprus time. So share the app. We are on the Play Store now. The Spark Up is on the Play Store. Let people start downloading and let us start sharing their experience. We are still going to officially launch the Spark Up and relaunch the ARE again because something resonated. So 1 p.m. we're having that. Then 5 p.m. today, we're going to be having survival strategies in the new normal. How do we survive in the new normal? Survival strategies in the new normal. Uh, till when I will see you, share this life with your friends, your partners, your everybody, everyone you have on your phone. Share the good news of the Spark Up, that something is born out of Africa to the world, and let them join and let us build our father's land. Thank you for having me today. Thank you to our great surgeon of the day, and see you in the next meeting. Bye bye for now. Bye bye for now.